You know what my mentor, Mr. Schoaf, told me years ago? He said, Jim, success leaves clues, and so does confidence. And boy, was he right. Let me tell you why this is so important. The ultimate truth about confidence. Now, here's what's fascinating about confidence. Most people think it's something you're born with. They think some people just have it and others don't. Isn't that interesting? But let me tell you something profound. Confidence is built, not born. You see, when I was a young man making $57 a week, I had absolutely zero confidence. Can you imagine? But Mr. Schoaf taught me something that changed everything. He said, Jim, for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. Isn't that something? The 7 foundations of unstoppable confidence. Let me share with you what I call the 7 foundations of unstoppable confidence. Write these down. They're absolute gold. Foundation 1, self-education. Now, here's what's fascinating about education. It's not just about formal schooling. Some people say, Jim, I already finished school. Well, let me tell you something. When you're through learning, you're through. Mr. Schoaf taught me, Jim, formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. Isn't that powerful? You see, your confidence grows in direct proportion to your knowledge and skills. Let me ask you something. How many books have you read in the last 90 days? Some people say, well, Jim, I'm not much of a reader. Well, then you better become one. The books you don't read won't help. Amazing, isn't it? Foundation 2, daily disciplines. Here's something profound about disciplines. They're like small deposits in your confidence bank account. Every time you do what you said you would do, your confidence grows. Isn't that fascinating? Some people say, Jim, I'm waiting for confidence to show up. Well, you might as well wait for your ship to come in, and you haven't even sent one out. You see, confidence comes from doing the things you know you should do even when you don't feel like doing them. Let me share what Mr. Schoaf taught me about disciplines. He said, Jim, we must all suffer from one of 2 pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons. Foundation 3, association. Now this is crucial. Your confidence is greatly influenced by the people you spend time with. Some people say, but Jim, you don't understand my friends. Well, maybe it's time to understand that your friends might be keeping your confidence at their level. Here's what's fascinating. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Your income, your attitudes, your confidence, they're all affected by your associations. Isn't that something? Let me tell you what happened when I started hanging around successful people. My vocabulary changed. My thinking changed. My expectations changed. And it's what followed. My confidence changed. Foundation 4, personal philosophy. This is powerful. Your philosophy determines your attitude, your actions, and ultimately your results. Some people have a philosophy that keeps them down. They say things like, that's just the way I am. Well, let me tell you something. That's just the way you've chosen to be. Mr. Schoaf taught me, Jim, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more wisdom. Isn't that profound? Your philosophy about life, about yourself, about success, it all affects your confidence. Foundation 5, goal setting. Here's what's interesting about goals. They're not just about achievement. They're about who you become in the process. When you set a goal and achieve it, something magical happens to your confidence. Some people say, well, Jim, I know what I want. I don't need to write it down. Really? Let me tell you something. The weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. Amazing, isn't it? Foundation 6, financial intelligence. Now, here's something fascinating about confidence. It's closely tied to your financial situation. Some people say money isn't everything. Well, try paying your bills with philosophy. Isn't that something? You see, when you understand money, how to earn it, how to keep it, how to invest it, your confidence grows. Why? Because financial intelligence gives you options, and options give you confidence. Foundation 7, communication skills. This is crucial. Your ability to communicate effectively directly impacts your confidence. Some people have great ideas but can't express them. Isn't that sad? Let me share something powerful. When you can articulate your thoughts clearly, when you can express your ideas effectively, your confidence soars. Why? Because communication is leadership, and leadership builds confidence. The 4 seasons of confidence building. Now, let me share something profound about building confidence. It follows the seasons of life. Isn't that fascinating? Winter season. Winter is when everything seems frozen. Your confidence feels low. Opportunity seems scarce. But here's what's interesting about winter. It's necessary. Without winter, there would be no spring. Some people say, Jim, these are difficult times. Well, let me ask you something. When have times not been difficult? The key is not to wish for easier times, but to develop more wisdom to handle the difficult times. Spring season. Spring is planting season. This is when you must plant the seeds of confidence. What seeds? Knowledge, skills, relationships, habits. But here's what's fascinating. Most people wait until fall to plant. It doesn't work that way. Remember what Mr. Schoaf taught me, Jim, don't count on the seasons, count on yourself? Isn't that powerful? Summer season. Summer is growing season. This is when you must tend to your confidence garden. Pull the weeds of doubt. Water the seeds of knowledge. Protect your garden from the pests of negativity. Some people say, well, Jim, that sounds like a lot of work. You're right. But here's what's fascinating. Everything worthwhile requires work. Success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by the person you become. Fall season. Fall is harvest time. This is when you reap the benefits of your confidence building. But here's what's interesting. You can't harvest in the fall what you didn't plant in the spring. Isn't that something? The 9 pillars of daily confidence practice. Let me share with you the 9 daily practices that build unstoppable confidence. Write these down. They're precious. Pillar 1, morning ritual. Start your day with purpose. Some people say, Jim, I'm not a morning person. Well, become one. Your morning ritual sets the tone for your entire day. Read something positive. Write in your journal. Review your goals. Exercise. These aren't just activities. They're investments in your confidence. Pillar 2, skill development. Here's what's fascinating about skills. They're the building blocks of confidence. Every new skill you develop adds another layer to your confidence foundation. Some people say, Jim, I'm too old to learn new skills. Well, let me ask you something. What's your plan for the next 5 years? Same old, same old? Pillar 3, physical well-being. Now this is crucial. Your physical state affects your confidence. When you feel strong physically, you feel strong mentally. Isn't that interesting? Exercise isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. And when you feel good, your confidence soars. Pillar 4, mental diet. Here's something profound. What you feed your mind determines your thoughts, and your thoughts determine your confidence. Some people feed their minds with trash and wonder why they feel terrible. Guard your mind like you guard your wallet. Be selective about what you watch, what you read, what you listen to. Pillar 5, service to others. This is fascinating. When you help others, your own confidence grows. Isn't that amazing? The more value you provide, the more valuable you feel. Mr. Schoaf taught me, Jim, if you want more, become more. If you want to be more confident, help others become more confident. Pillar 6, financial disciplines. Now here's something interesting about money. It's not just about having it, it's about managing it. When you manage your money well, your confidence grows. Start saving no matter how small. Begin investing no matter how little. Take control of your financial future. Pillar 7, relationship building. Here's what's powerful about relationships. They can either build you up or tear you down. Choose your relationships carefully. Some people are like elevators, they take you up. Others are like anchors, they hold you down. Which ones are you hanging around with? Pillar 8, time management. This is crucial. How you use your time reflects what you value. Some people spend more time planning their vacation than planning their life. Isn't that something? When you manage your time well, you feel in control. When you feel in control, your confidence grows. Pillar 9, personal development investments. Here's what's fascinating about personal development. It's the highest return investment you can make. Why? Because when you invest in yourself, the returns are unlimited. The 5 levels of confidence mastery. Let me share with you the 5 levels of confidence mastery. This is powerful stuff. Level 1, survival confidence. This is where most people start. They're just trying to get by. Some people stay here their whole lives. Isn't that sad? But here's what's interesting, even survival confidence can be built upon. It's like the first floor of a skyscraper. Level 2, stability confidence. This is when you start feeling more secure. You've got some skills, some knowledge, some experience. But don't stop here. Remember what Mr. Schoaf taught me, Jim, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Level 3, success confidence. Now we're talking. This is when your confidence starts producing tangible results. Your income grows, your relationships improve, your life expands. But here's what's fascinating. Some people reach this level and stop growing. Don't let that be you. Level 4, significance confidence. This is when your confidence starts impacting others. You're not just successful, you're significant. You're making a difference in other people's lives. Isn't it interesting how helping others build your own confidence? Level 5, legacy confidence. This is the highest level when your confidence inspires generations. Some people say, Jim, that's too big a goal. Well, let me ask you something. What else are you going to do with your life? The 7 enemies of confidence. Now, let me share with you the 7 enemies that can destroy your confidence. Watch out for these. Anyone, procrastination. Here's what's fascinating about procrastination. It's not just about putting things off. It's about putting your life off. Some people wait for the perfect time. Well, let me tell you something. The perfect time is now. Enemy 2, negative self-talk. This is crucial. The way you talk to yourself affects your confidence more than anything else. Some people are their own worst critics. Isn't that sad? Enemy 3, fear of failure. Now, here's something interesting about failure. It's not fatal unless you quit. Some people let the fear of failure paralyze them. Don't let that be you. Enemy 4, comparison. This is powerful. Comparing yourself to others is the fastest way to destroy your confidence. Some people spend their whole lives trying to be someone else. What a waste. Enemy 5, lack of action. Here's what's fascinating about action. It's the antidote to fear. When you're in motion, fear has a hard time catching up with you. Enemy 6, poor health habits. This is crucial. Your physical habits affect your mental state. Some people wonder why they don't feel confident when they're not taking care of their body. Enemy 7, financial stress. Now this is interesting. Financial worry can eat away at your confidence like acid. Some people say money isn't important. Well, try living without it. The 6 steps to rebuilding lost confidence. Let me share with you how to rebuild confidence when it's been damaged. This is powerful. Step 1, acknowledge the loss. Some people try to pretend everything's fine. Doesn't work that way. You've got to be honest with yourself. Step 2, learn the lesson. Here's what's fascinating about setbacks. They're only permanent if you don't learn from them. Every failure has a lesson. Are you learning it? Step 3, take immediate action. This is crucial. Action is the antidote to depression. Don't wait until you feel better to act. Act, and you'll feel better. Step 4, rebuild your foundation. Now this is interesting. Sometimes you need to go back to basics. Start with small wins. Build from there. Step 5, strengthen your circle. Here's what's powerful about support. When you're rebuilding confidence, you need people who believe in you, especially when you don't believe in yourself. Step 6, create new goals. This is fascinating. New goals create new energy. Some people try to rebuild confidence while pursuing old goals that no longer inspire them. The 4 dimensions of unstoppable confidence. Let me share something profound about confidence. It is 4 dimensions. Write these down. Dimension 1, physical confidence. This is about how you carry yourself, how you move, how you present yourself. Some people say appearance doesn't matter. Well, let me tell you something. It matters to your confidence. Dimension 2, mental confidence. This is fascinating. Your mental confidence comes from your knowledge, your skills, your preparation. The more you know, the more confident you become. Dimension 3, emotional confidence. Now this is crucial. Emotional confidence is about understanding and managing your feelings. Some people let their emotions run their lives. Don't let that be you. Dimension 4, spiritual confidence. This is powerful. Spiritual confidence comes from knowing your purpose, your values, your mission in life. When you know why you're here, nothing can stop you. The final challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, let me leave you with this challenge. Starting today, not tomorrow, not next week, but today, commit to building your confidence. Remember what Mr. Schoaf taught me, Jim, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more wisdom. Don't wish for more luck, wish for more determination. Start with small disciplines, read good books, associate with positive people, set goals and achieve them. Work on your skills, take action daily. For in the end, confidence isn't about feeling good, it's about being good. It's not about looking successful, it's about being successful. It's not about talking big, it's about delivering big. The legacy you leave. Here's what's fascinating about confidence. It's not just about you. Your confidence affects everyone around you. Your children see it. Your friends feel it. Your colleagues notice it. Some people say, Jim, that's too much responsibility. Well, let me ask you something. What else are you going to do with your life? The world is waiting for your gifts, your talents, your contribution. Don't let lack of confidence hold you back any longer. Remember, the difference between where you are and where you want to be is the pain you're willing to endure. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret, the choice is yours. Your future starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, your future starts right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Every decision you make, every action you take, every thought you think, they're all building or destroying your confidence. Some people say, Jim, I'll start tomorrow. Well, let me tell you something, tomorrow never comes. It's always today. The final word. Let me leave you with this final thought. Your confidence is your responsibility. Nobody else can build it for you. Nobody else can maintain it for you. Nobody else can rebuild it for you. But here's what's fascinating. When you build unstoppable confidence, you don't just change your life, you change the lives of everyone around you. So go forth and build your confidence. For if not now, then when? If not you, then who? The world is waiting. Your destiny is calling. Your time is now. Choose wisely, my friends. Choose wisely.